welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, as you can probably guess by the title, is my top 5 beauty hacks. So it's just things that I've learned along the way. When it comes to beauty, I am what I call a lazy beauty person. So if I can skip corners or do something just a little bit faster, I will, just to save that little bit of time. And I know when we've all got to either get out to work or we're parents and we've got children to look after and we've all got to be out by the house by a certain time. If we can do anything to speed up the process but still feel good in ourselves, that is a bonus. So these are just things, hopefully they're going to help you. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So my first tip is something that I do most days. Everybody thinks I'm absolutely crazy for doing this, but it's using talcum powder. Now I know you're all thinking, yeah, we all use talcum powder on our children, which I do, but I also use it for a lot of other things, and my main thing that I use it for is actually for my hair. I know you're probably all thinking, what do you mean you use talcum powder in your hair? But for me it works amazingly, and it's basically just like a dry shampoo. So if you think of talcum powder, it's there to absorb moisture and like oil-based products. So it's basically the same for your hair. So I just tip my head upside down in the mornings, take a little bit of talcum powder and just rub it through the roots of my hair, and it just makes it look nice and clean. I used to wash my hair every single day, but now I find washing my hair a real chore and I hate doing it. So I will try and avoid it as much as I possibly can, and now I only wash my hair once a week, which I know sounds absolutely gross, but it works for me. And I actually don't like my hair on day 1 or 2. It's usually day 3 or 4 that I prefer my hair. So it just works wonders, and I've tried loads of dry shampoos and I just don't get on with them. I've realised now I was using them the wrong way all along. So I thought you literally sprayed it in, rubbed it in, and then you're gone. But no, you actually have to be a little bit patient with dry shampoo. You spray it in, you wait for about 10 to 20 seconds, let it dry, and then you rub it in. But I'm not very patient and I'm all for saving time, so it didn't work for me. So I use my talcum powder and I love it. Tip number 2 is comes down to eyelashes. So I wear eyelashes most days and I will wear it over wearing mascara. I absolutely hate wearing mascara. I hate applying it. I find that one eyelash will look amazing, whereas the other one will go all clumpy and just look crap. So yeah, I'm one for eyelashes and I find them so much easier, and I think that's just come with lots and lots of practice. My tip that I've learned with applying eyelashes is that they do tend to come off at the ends, especially if it's windy outside, or you've got a bit of a watery eye or anything like that. So my top tip is, as well as applying the glue to the lash, also apply it onto your eyelid. So apply it at the ends of your eyelid here and just here, and then stick the eyelash on. And I can promise you your eyelashes will not move. And it works amazingly for me. So that's a really good tip for the eyelashes if you wear them. Tip number 3 is actually comes down to when you're applying your makeup and your foundation. So I've got 2 tips in one here. I thought I'd give you a little bonus tip. So my number 1 tip is when you're applying your foundation, before you do so, so once you've applied your moisturizer and your primer, or just your moisturizer if you don't use primer, then fix all of that with a setting powder. I know you're probably thinking, no, that's a massive rule. You never ever put powder on before you put a liquid foundation on, which I was always under the impression, but actually putting the powder on stops your foundation from just moving around your face and sliding everywhere. It just fixes it for you and you will get a better finish overall. Also, another tip when it comes to applying foundation, if you do use brushes, which I do, I have tried to use beauty blenders to apply my foundation, but I feel like that I'm there for absolutely ages. Yeah, and I just don't like using a beauty blender to apply it. So I always apply it with a brush, but then I was finding that I was never getting that smooth, airbrush, flawless look on my skin. So a really good top tip is apply it with your brush and then go over with your beauty blender and just literally dab your skin. And it just gives it that really flawless, smooth looking skin. So that's a really good top tip. Tip number 4. Oh, what is my tip number 4? Tip number 4, it comes down to cleaning your makeup brushes. So I never really thought cleaning your makeup brushes made much of a difference, but every time I have cleaned my makeup brushes, the following day, people will say, oh my goodness, your makeup looks really nice today. And I'll be like, does it? Thanks. And then it will click to me, oh, I cleaned my makeup brushes yesterday. So obviously it does work. And the best way to clean your makeup brushes is I get one of those pad things that basically are a makeup brushing cleaning pad. And then I just use baby shampoo. So I put baby shampoo in it and then I just lather the brushes up onto that pad. Baby shampoo is really, really good. It works really well. It lathers up really quickly, cleans your brushes really nicely, and it's nice and gentle on the bristles of your brush. So yeah, a really good tip there. My last tip is something that I only actually found out probably a few months ago. I've got a cupboard in our kitchen and my son loves going through our cupboards, and there's straws in there, and he suddenly starts just bringing me these straws, and I don't really want a straw, but actually it's one of my best tips yet. Whenever you have a glass of water, I usually drink through a bottle, so it's fine. But if you ever have a glass of water, put a straw in it. It saves your lipstick from smudging, and it just saves time that you don't have to go and top it up. And also it just saves around this area here, so you don't get any watermarks. But that's it, guys. Those are my 5 top beauty hacks. I hope you have enjoyed today, and I hope you have learned something new. If you haven't already, I would absolutely love it if you could subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click on the big red subscribe button that you can see below. Also, if you have enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate a massive thumbs up. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.